Hello everyone, it's me Tailon again, and for those who know me, my name is Tailon VTuber. Corny daddy jokes. I'm not so good with those in English actually. I'm not an island, I didn't sleep like that lot, but that much. But this time, at least, was because half of my problem was solved. So I was way too happy to sleep. But today I'm back on Pokémon Legends Z-A. It has been a while since I played this game. Actually, like I said before, for streaming, this is not the most appealing game for my taste. Like, I do like playing a lot, don't take me wrong. It's just that I think the content I can do on it's not that appealing. But I'll try to do more. I have way too many hours and way too many Pokemon in this game. When I say it, I mean it because I think it's the game I have the most hours on Switch. No, I don't know. But I do have a lot of hours in this game, so yeah, we're back on it. We're gonna be doing ranked battles, and I'm gonna try to catch Shiny Pumpkaboo. I saw the Mewtwo side quest was released today. We're gonna do that and other stuff. But yeah, with all that said, let's move over here. So there's still stuff I want to check first. I've been shiny hunting Winnipeg recently. I also was hunting for Froakie and stuff. Also, I forgot I could check on this area. But what I mean by that is, I noticed that really big red dot over there. So I want to check that. I want to check that a lot. There's something in the ground where it's a bell. Oh wait, that's the star from the... Did it change on YouTube? Or Discord? Oh, also... Because on YouTube, they just ray... Like, on YouTube does not show aerial, so... Oh, okay. Discord didn't notice. I'll be honest, Discord didn't notice. Yeah. That one for sure didn't notice. The other thing I noticed on the game, I was trying to get a shiny Punch-In. Don't get one yet. I have several other shinies, but not a single Punch-In. Oh yeah, that's one I left there. I actually refused to catch those. I straight up am refusing to catch those guys. I'm actually refusing to catch those. Here. So, what did I notice here? Where's this? The little bird, right? Oh, we got a Medichan now. That's probably gonna be the Yoga Master. Alright, Medichan, let's end our training for today. Oh, do you need something? Are you the Yoga Master? That's right, and the one some people call the legendary Yoga Master. Oh, yes. What brought you to me today? Yeah. I'm gonna explain about the guy who wants to meet her. Oh, hello. I want to talk about my mate Tai. He just can't seem to stay focused. I'm making sure to give it plenty to eat so it can possibly be getting distracted by hunger. Well, there's a problem. Your mate Tai should be eating just one berry each day. Eating more than necessary can put under stress on mate Tai's body, you know? What? But I just... Don't be alarmed, I'll teach you all you need to know starting from the basics. Really, thank you so much. I can see why people really call you Legendary Yoga Master. And thanks for your helping, for helping me find who I was looking for. I don't think I could get by on just one berry today, but make sure to take good enough care of myself. So I can take good care of my type. And we are done with this one. I truly found this Backsitting. I was actually just looking for the shiny pension down there. And didn't get it, but I noticed... Wait. After doing this for a while, because if you don't know, this is just hold down. This is the shiny hunting method. You just hold down. So pension can spawn both here and here. At the same time, I can get those things as shiny. There's a small chance that this guy can be shiny. And I think there's a chance of a Pikachu being shiny too. But I'm not so sure. Also, there's stuff outside that can be shiny and whatnot. But with those two done, first of all, I want to go for Mr. Gift, Internet. I saw this today while I was seeing the new Mega, which for those who don't know, we have a new revelation that is the Mega Lucario Z. And alongside that, they released this mission to get Mewtwo, which I think we're gonna leave that for after the rank battles. So we get 2 Mewtwo Mega Stones. And I'm gonna save that for later, because right now I want to do rank battles. And the whole idea is gonna keep the same team as I did last time. Yes, last time I ended season this. Okay. Battle. Okay, I forgot to do this. Can I manage from here? Yes and no. Okay, the fuck. Good idea again. Last time I did it was you. And it was either you or you. Can go like Greninja. Oh, that's way too much ice coverage. Holucha, you. What do you mean language? What did I say? As far as I know, I didn't say anything that special. Maybe my usual fuck. Oh, I think I was using electrons. Oh! Oh, okay, see. Indeed, you are a member of Girls Chat. Oh yeah! I updated my profile picture. I forgot about that guy. I got a shelf of Froakie. I was moving around and I found it. Okay. Nice. Oh. You go after. Grab. Nice. Oh. Nope. What? Oh crap. Crap. Change. Go. Mega Shinka right now. And kill. Nice. I'll go for this. Nope. Player did get the kill, which for me is actually good enough. Yep, okay. I'll go for Harassment. Oh. Poison Jab. Oh. Ha ha. Okay. Oh, really? I think you're gonna tie in first place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ariel. Have a good day. I think that's a tie in first place, which is amazing. Yeah, that's a tie in first place. How many points is that? Like, we got some crazy kills in a way. Okay. V Y X W2. Yep. I'm gonna continue with this. TMZ music. Let's go. That guy's photo, look at Emma's butt. What the f. Oh god, I love it. There you go. Why are you running? Oh. Oh fuck. I'm gonna go for this. Here you go. Really? Oh. Oh, that was a tie. Jesus. I want to go back to mobile. Oh. Yeah. Crap! Every time I kill her, somebody comes down and kill me. I don't want to let that. Nice. Oh. Oh. Poison jab. Light grass. Change. Feel that. Oh. Nice. Yep. Oh well, I win. And I win alone. Because I have 7 freaking kills. I didn't notice how much I got. Look, I just using my story team. And aside from that, but it's working. I just want to get rank S. It's working wonders. Dude, I cannot save the 3rd place. Randy, dude, what the fuck's that picture? Ah, God. Oh, God, that's amazing. Oh. Is that it? V U C S. Is it? It is. Yep, we got what I wanted. So with that done, let me just fix the order here. That is something that bothers me. Let me show the big fucking guy. That's his name. So, I didn't went out to get a shiny Froakie, but I was not expecting to get this. That was my 3rd shiny Froakie, my 2nd one. I think it was my 2nd. So I was not expecting to get that. But what I did expect to get, and I want to show, is let's just do this really fast. So type order. Okay. How much energy do I have? I have enough. So let's see the shiny bag. That's my first time looking at it. Oh, it looks nice. It looks nice. Now let's do something. Let me try. Now let me test you. Oh. Let's see. Do you have a move that goes to Pokemon? Oh no, wrong move. But okay. Okay. Why this? Oh. So that time he used the axe. Some people might think I'm crazy for killing shinies like that. But here's the big news. I don't actually care. Also, there's something I found here. So there's some alphas I wanted to get. Especially the Swirlix, that is aesthetic alpha just there. And the shiny alpha, I can't find it. Though this one is aesthetic, and the Swirlix that is here is also aesthetic, so I wanted to get those. As you can see, that's why I killed those guys. That's why when I gave up trying to find them, this was me trying to get this. I didn't need ice guys. Somewhere around here, you're gonna have it. I think it's here-ish. I have one here. Yeah, I have all three. I shouldn't keep them together. So yeah, and I was already happy with those. But one of the fun things I got was this guy. It's a shuffle. But yeah. I have a beam over there. Oh. I think going by here is gonna be faster. The reason why I have a beam here is because side I found a screw. I love the big ass widow he has. I know I was the one that gave him that. But yeah, like I said, I was trying to get the Swirlix here. And I decided to go for bench resetting because bench resetting is easier to do. My model froze. Why? Lucky enough, those problems of model freezing are gonna be something of the past really soon. If everything goes right, I will have my new PC built by Saturday. So if everything goes right, it will be ready by Saturday. So here. Yay! Yes, I made all this walk just for this. And that makes me think that I should start looking inside of those closed up spaces with no entrances. This one is not the case, right? It has an entrance over there. But this one, for example, is completely closed. The thing is, I don't know how to get there. But it is, by all means, completely closed. So it makes me wonder if the missing 4 screws. Yes, 4. Also, oh, thank you. This guy will collect a master ball for you if you wants to. But it makes me think if the missing 4 screws will not be inside a hole. This. But since this one has an entrance, it's hard to believe. So I wanted to check those a little. And I'm not the smartest one when it comes to this. I'm missing the fur from it. Maybe it's the time of the day. It's not showing up yet. So the Mewtwo mission doesn't show up for now. And I can be extra sure. Okay, I need to go to the location. I can do that. But just wanted to give one look. One quick look. The ranks were faster than expected too. So this novel. It's been a while since I came to Alexandria's Cafe. So let's see one of those two. If I remember correctly, it was looked like close to the center in a way. Got the keys now. Alexandria's. Oh, that's twisted. Oh, real tree. Where is it? Like, where actually is it? Passe, roof. Well. Is there a chance it's not a... It was not a cafe symbol. Like, at all. It was not a cafe symbol. So it says I need to go to B3. I was double checking the start because I didn't know where to start. I was actually thinking I would receive a notification. Okay. Some machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Additional security protocols. Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This is highly dangerous. Would still like to release the locks? Yes. Okay. Hey there, Mewtwo. No, Tailon. What do you think you are doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. Are you thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it. Okay. I need to catch Mewtwo. I choose my best option against Mewtwo. Yeah. I'm gonna place a hard save. Hey there, boy. Not looking pretty. Get the Mewtwo. If you can't fail me here, kid. How many balls do I have? That's an actual question. I don't know how many balls I have. I have 800. Oh god. He's tanky. What does it have as moves? Oh, funny. He had still moves if he is. No. Zero. Zero. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, our spheres that looks. Oh. I was about to say it doesn't get stressed. Count him. So I didn't expect him. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. You're gonna tell us to do this again. Yes, we all know you're strong. No need to show up like a legendary Pokemon. I want to catch Mewtwo, not knock out. Okay, that was funny. I think around here. Okay, I miscounted. I think you're gonna paralyze first. Think about it later. Get that Mewtwo, can't fail me here, kid. Actually, Sableye here would be like the best counter for this guy. He literally can't do shit against Sableye. So, fun fact, that's the problem with Mewtwo and some other legendaries. They can be easily countered. Okay. Let's try up close Shadow's new. Now I'm gonna use Surge. That's probably the best. Oh, that's also the remake version of the Pokemon Red and Green music? That was good. You caught it? Good. 1 second. Ooh, seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a clunky feeling, no matter how long it's been. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Was called just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up better Mewtwo in Lysandra's labs. Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. I take it you've got nothing better to do. Not expecting, but whatever, I'm telling you the story anyway. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on the Pokemon DNA. He was from the power, which piqued Flair's interest. We wonder if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it has been spotted in the Kalos Unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Oh. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even show up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking for the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at the answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo, right, Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo takes to mostly just hang about, saving up its energy for when it's needed to battle. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does looks like leave me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? We just react to the Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Megastones in the first place. Online distribution. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo being a good little Pokemon at least ability to train up with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile working waiting here. So I'm hanging up now. Bye. Okay, some things are interesting. How she said they caught Mewtwo. When in X and Y games, you can cut Mewtwo yourself. So that's a funny thing to think about. Like, they're saying they caught Mewtwo, but you can go and catch it in X and Y. And in the near future, we'll be doing that. But it's kinda funny to think about it. I'm looking here first. I want to see if I can find like places where I could check and maybe just find squirrels. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I look inside here. Well, both of them have entrances, which kind of kills me here. Like, oh, maybe I haven't checked it in here. But I'll say there's a big chance I haven't checked it places like this. So maybe this one. Like, I've been to some places a lot, but I never checked the inside part, you know? And you never know, maybe that's the part I'm missing to check. And if I check it now, I'll find something. I'm pretty sure I was checking that one. Yes, I did. I was about to ask, did I ever check this? And it's like by taking one look. Oh, but this place seems interesting. Instead of going here, let's go there. I want to go like here. And check in here. Somehow I already checked this place. That somehow I don't know. I truly don't know. What else? What else? What is a good place to try and hunt for you? It doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, there's a bench here. Though I cannot sit on those benches. What else? There's also a chance it's some place I haven't actually checked. This one I probably check it. It's really way too close to what I was seeing. This one I don't know. I'll check that place and go to R19. Um, a friend will send me a message, and since he's one of the people that helps me a lot, I try to check out. You never know when something happens. Hello there. That is a lot of cocoons. But I'm pretty sure not the place I want to check. I think that's probably one of the trees people use to make memes on the internet. Like, people like to go to the trees with a bunch of kakunas and take a screenshot showing all of them as shiny. So yes, people do reset around here until they get all those kakunas as shiny. Okay, for now, I'm gonna go back to 19. Sometimes that's something I didn't see. And also there's a big chance that it could be the case. So, over here... I do consider the idea of flying non-stop and walking all the way here, instead of just walking in the roof. The idea is quite simple. I think by doing this I have a better chance of finding an alpha or throw spawning randomly, and that alpha could always be a shiny, so you never know. You never actually know. Did I hit an alpha EV? First I need to find Sadi. Okay, that's an alpha ultimate. I think I confused Aldino's cry because it was alpha with something related to me. I would say there's actually a big chance that's the case, so... Oh well, my mistake. What? Really? I forgot how fast the time passes. I did this last time, and I did this again. It is pretty simple. Basically, I'm taking a shiny from here. Like, I'm pretty sure all of them would make me happy. So, Pumpkaboo would make me happy. Alpha Gorgeist would make me happy. And any of the Veniped evolution would make me happy. I will say, Beedrill is the only case I don't want. And mostly because when I was hunting for Fennekin, I got 2 shiny Alpha Kakuna and several shiny Widow. So basically I don't have use for those. But here, yeah, it would not make me happy to get a alpha Beedrill, alpha normal Beedrill. Like, I just want the other spots. Shuppet, kinda don't want. But the thing with Shuppet is that Shuppet, I don't have that much. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a dupe, and oh no, getting a dupe is bad. But you know, Shuppet's not gonna be that bad as getting Beedrill for the 5th time. Like, I will sit down and organize my shinies again. And this time the idea is I'm gonna leave one of each and takes apart the extras. So I can take a better look at how my shiny collection is. I want to use this game to finish my shiny lead index for college. That's why I was using it to hunt for Punchan. Though Punchan doesn't want to show up. Basically doesn't want to show up. The other place I was thinking about was going for the Sailors entrance number 2. So I could shiny hunt for Scrapy and I think Inkay shows up there. I may be wrong. There's a chance I am wrong. Not gonna say I'm perfectly right over here. But I think Inkay does shows up there. And if that's the case, that'll be really good. One of the good things about this game, I don't need to pay that much attention. I can just walk. And call it a day. Because if a shiny shows up, I won't. I will either fling from quite far away. I think my internet connection today is bad. Let's see over here. Okay. Come on. I guess I'm hoping for too much sometimes. With my luck here. Like, not saying that's gonna be hard. This game's quite easy to get shinies, but I'm gonna say, like, I think sometimes I hope for too much. It's basically that I haven't barely started. I've been here for a few minutes. Like, I did this 10 times, and I already was hoping to see a shiny, but that's me being more dramatic than anything else. during the night, I don't know if I should stay here. Even though I do want the big ass confortable, but I also need Clefairies. Like, I think all the Clefairies I have are very advanced. Like, what I mean by that, like, you're gonna be, what? You're saying that you got shiny Clefairy for that? Why would Pokemon give that? A lot of times Pokemon Company gives away Pokemon that was used in tournaments. And if they're shiny, they're gonna be shiny. So let's say that super nice player A who won the South Korean Championship used enough shiny Clefairy, and that was one of his biggest Pokemon on the game. They're gonna make an event to give it away probably. And during the Sword and Shield, or I think it was Scarlet Violet actually. During Scarlet Violet era, they gave away shiny Clefairy. That was used in one of those teams. And I got 2, if I'm not. So like all my shinies or Clefairy and stuff are from those. Which I prefer to have ones I caught myself, you know? And it's someone I want to catch, but it's also someone I don't really care enough. You know the contradiction? Like, if you ask me, why don't you go hunting for more mousehold and stuff? Done them all so you can get the super special mousehold, which I want to do eventually. But I keep putting it off to do later. The reason is quite simple actually. Because I hate shiny hunting for that guy. The difference is way too small. It's not a Pokemon, I think it's a nice looking shiny. And that applies a lot. There's like a case where I tried, and I really tried, okay, to get a shiny. Which was shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. I tried that really hard. Like, I tried that with everything I had. What is so special about that one? First, I really like Dunsparce. I really like Dunsparce, and not that I really like Dunsparce. I always thought that Dunsparce was such a silly Pokemon. And Dunsparce getting the same idea of being a silly Pokemon makes me like it a lot. And I shiny hunted for hours and hours and hours in Scarlet Valley. To the point like I got 2 because one for living degs of each. So I got 2 segment Dunsparce and got 1 shiny Dunsparce. And I was at least happy. Like, you know, half of the work is done. Now I have the problem. So the 3-segment Dunsparce is a 1% chance. So we're basically adding up the chance of getting a shiny with the 1% chance. I made sandwiches, went for half an hour into the Area 0. I got shiny. And after the half an hour was over, I would evolve all of them. Then I would go and see if a single one of them was the 3 segment, which to this day never happened. And I would reset the game. Why don't you keep doing that, Tailon? Basically, there's some quite valid hunts. That's one. That other would be like the loser and shit. Oh, okay, I wanted to look at that guy. That even though they are hunts I'm interested in, are Pokemon I do like the shiny. I do like shiny Veluza a lot. Either I get real tired of the hunt for a while, or it involves something I don't want to deal with. And in both cases, the best solution I have is upgrading to a Switch 2. Which is an upgrade I want to do next year. I could have done it right now. My original plan was to have a Switch 2 by this time of the year. Like, was to have a Nintendo Switch 2 on my table right now. Why that plan didn't happen? Because I decided it was better for the stream to buy a new PC. So, yes, if I wasn't a streamer, I would have bought a Switch 2 and not a new PC. Because, funny enough, I call my PC a potato, I call my PC this and that. On my day-to-day usage, on my offline gaming, it is really good for me. But being a streamer with this PC isn't working out for me. So basically, all the games I want to play, this PC can play. It played a lot of stuff with me. And aside from the GPU, which I cannot buy a new one right now, GPUs are way too expensive. Just the GPU alone would cost me a Nintendo Switch 2, so... So because of that, I decided to upgrade my PC. Which, again, was not the plan I had at the start. It was the plan that came with 1 year of using the model and seeing the problems I have with the model with this PC. The problems I have with running games I want to play on this PC because of the streams and stuff, so... Being a grown-up means that I cannot just make decisions of what I want the most. I need to make decisions that make the most sense. And yes, a PC is the answer that makes the most sense. And some people can say like, oh, you could emulate Nintendo Switch better than Nintendo Switch on the new PC. Yeah, I know. I like playing online though, so I have that problem. It's not something that easy. I can't play online with people on the stream if I have an emulated copy. That's a problem we would have with the 3DS games if the online wasn't that. Because again, I will play the 3DS games in the future, but I don't have a way. I saw something actually. I saw a guy that was making a 3DS dock, but I don't have a way right now to play 3DS on stream without emulating. So I'll be downloading the emulator and stuff. I'll be using my actual ROMs, so you can extract the ROM of your games using an app. So we're gonna be extracting the ROMs from my games and extracting the save files, so everything can be bring it over. Into the console later. Extracting the ROM is not really necessary, just an extra step. Some games I don't know how we'll do that. Especially the Game Boy games. I know how to extract the save from my ROM, and that applies for all the GBA games using a DS. To be more precise, I use it to know how to do that. I need to sit down and relearn how to do that. But I also been thinking about buying one of those GBA card reader for the PC. I really like those. Do I need one? No. Do I like it? Yes. But yeah, a lot of stuff planned for next year. Next year is gonna be a lot and a lot of games. Like, talking about releases, I want to play Dispatch. That's right. Maybe I'll play Hades 2 on PC. I'm not so sure about how... I don't know what I can play with my GPU in a good setting for now. Because for those who don't know, my GPU is 1060. So it is an old GPU, not a strong GPU too, but it's okay. I plan to go for a 5070, or you never know, maybe a 5080. We need to see how much money I'll be getting paid next year. I will be staying in my job until I can finish the upgrade on the PC. Also, actually, my soon enough I'll be completing 2 years of being hired on my job, and that's when I want to move on to a new opportunity. And when I say move on, I actually be thinking about maybe, who knows, moving states. Never know, moving cities. Trying life in a different place. That's kind of extreme, maybe, but that's what it's for, right? Try things out. I know a lot of people like to have the security that being stable in one single place brings. I personally do like that, yes. But I also like to see the mystery of going out and living in a different place you've never been before. Or like, you visit this place once, you like it, but now I want to see how it's to live there. And also I do have a safety net, because my roommate already told me they will welcome back me anytime if I leave. So, worst case scenario, I can always come back. Me and my roommate, we can interact really well with each other. We can get along pretty well. So it's not that big of a problem. But yeah, that's a little something about my plans for the future, my life in general, I guess. That's one of the things I really like about playing Pokemon, is that I can sit down and talk. And it's enjoyable. Having a little nice chat. I know, it may be one-sided a lot of times, but yeah. I don't mind. One of the things about that I'm good and helps me as a small streamer is I'm using Talk alone. I have way too many voices in my head. Fucking for a second I thought that was a shiny. And like, oh, is that purple I see? And indeed it was purple. Not a from Pokemon, but it was purple. I was also surprised that Mewtwo was faster to be caught than Diancie was at the time. Also reminds me, I need to place Mewtwo in the right box. Here. I really want to have a shiny again. I really want to have shiny with this guy. I really like it. Okay. Go here. Next week is the release date for the DLC, right? If I'm not wrong, the DLC is gonna be released in December 10th. So probably next week you're gonna have less Hollow Knight. Like probably way less Hollow Knight on Simpson. Actually don't know. I need to check how I'm gonna feel about it. Like I will do a little focus on Metroid on the release day and the day after as well. Pokemon DLC is my priority. There's no way to place it. I'll be stopping everything to play Pokemon Legends Z-A DLC on the release day, and for a few days after the release. So I don't know how many actually. I don't really know how many days is necessary. But you cannot say that for now because it's not out. I know there's a lot of leaks, and I really don't know how. But the DLC is not here yet, and I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know how much stuff there will be to do. How the level 200 up, I think it's gonna be up to 200. But how the extra levels you're gonna be able to do are gonna work. Like, I know they're gonna work only after you eat a donut and go to the hyperspace. They're talking about that. But aside from that, what else? Like, what else is to expect? I really don't know. I actually don't know. Like, there's so much stuff we can expect and so much stuff we can think it's not gonna happen, and then boom. Game Freak showed that to our face. Okay, let's just do a last check. If there's a shiny close. Shiny here would be like small or medium. No, yeah. Went through a whole night. I do want to check the Larktars, just because I'm curious. Like, what is the chance that we got a shiny bounce up? Though I truly don't know if they're gonna. Some Pokemon they don't spawn into the areas below them. I don't know if Lavtar goes for that case. Okay, Drumpa is a shiny ID. Like, there's no other way around it. It's just a shiny I need. And I want to take some checks here anyway. Oh, that's an alpha grandpa. Do I have him? No, I actually don't. But I'm not gonna catch it right here. Alpha Drampa is easy to get in Zone 20, so I prefer to make it keep spawning here instead of making the respawn reset. Since everything was fast, and I really mean it, was way faster than I expected. The plan for today now is just to get maybe 2 shinies. I know that 2 is not that much big of a number, especially with this game. But I need to remember that since I have the Switch 1 version, of course, the day I get a Switch 2, I'll be upgrading to the Switch 2 version. But yeah, since I have the Switch 1 version, my loading is really... It's absurdly long. Also, Pokemon Company fixed its current wallet for the Switch 2, right? They actually fixed the game for the new console. If they can do that, I will say, if they wanted, they could have added the shiny sounds. Like, shiny sounds in that game would be so big. Especially when they made a lot of Pokemon really hard to see. Like, Gleamlet is hard to see. I forgot the name. Charcadet, really hard to see. And so much other stuff, right? And because of that, that game would really be happy with shiny sounds. Like this one, the Pokemon I had the most trouble to see was actually Kakuna. And I say that because Kakuna was really well hidden in the trees. If you go back to my first or my second stream, you're gonna see me talking about it. Because that was when I first found my first Shanker. And after that, that happened again. Not just once, but twice. Also, I mean flying in the middle of the zone because I think it's gonna be faster actually. Might just making like sure I see Drampa and coming back. I think I do spawn all the way to the back, so by doing this, I'm pretty sure it's spawning all the zone. I think there's no zone that's like more than 50 meters long. I thought that maybe going like that, he would not see the Kangaskhan. Okay. Something I need to say. If I do find a shiny Kangaskhan, or a normal Furfrou, a normal Aldino, I will not catch them. Okay, maybe I would just catch the Furfrou. Furfrou, it's something I can always trade. There's a lot of people gonna want to have the 10. But I don't have users, and I don't think I have enough people to trade all the Aldinos I got. I have way too many shiny Aldinos. And way too many shiny Aldinos. And Furfrou again. I think he can be a valuable trade usage. I think Drumpa will not spawn more. So if I go in again, there should be the Furfrou. But the idea is, a lot of those Pokemon have a limited spawn. So always gonna be only one EV every time we go in. Always gonna be like 3 Kangaskhan every time we go in and stuff. And one of the mistakes I started doing was catching every single. And I cannot say for sure this is what happened, but I am pretty sure this is the truth. So let's say that Kangaskhan starts to shine. And we're gonna apply what I just said. I'm not gonna catch it. It's gonna stay there. That means there's no new Kangaskhan roll over there. There's never a chance to spawn a shiny Kangaskhan. The game can do whatever you want. That Kangaskhan will never change unless I go over 10 shots. And he's the 11. With that in mind, what is the magical plan by not catching them? Let's say I get a shiny. So we do a shiny roll. The shiny roll says that Kangaskhan can shine. Okay. We save it, he's not gonna show up anymore. He's gonna be here forever. This place. By doing that, I'm pretty sure that next time I get a shiny and the game decides which Pokemon is it, it's not gonna be this one. Like, no. Alpha Eevee. If my friend knew I just went over an Alpha Eevee and didn't give a shit, he would be so. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna see a lot of Alpha Eevees. But yeah, the idea is simple. I just want to, let's say, if try to not get dupes. Like, it's just that in my head it says that if I leave this Kangaskhan here, the chance of getting a shiny Furfrou is higher. And so why do I say we'll catch a Furfrou if it shows up? Basically because Furfrou would make that spawn cannot spawn as the alpha. Therefore, I cannot get a shiny alpha by accident. You never know. Also, this run, the pumpkable run, it's something I don't really do outside of here. Which is kind of funny. Like I said, how much I want to have the furfros and stuff, but I don't actually. Shiny Hunter off stream. I did at the start. But since the shiny alpha was something I started doing on streaming because I didn't get it no matter how many I tried, I started to be like, no, since I'm gonna do that on stream, I can keep doing that on stream and do other hunts outside. Okay. Yeah, this saves a little time. Not the biggest time saver in the world, but since this is such a big zone that I can go in, check the whole map, and teleport without being hunted. It kind of works. You get in the range to see everything, and dude, I must say I'm pretty lucky. Like all the shinies you guys saw were there. I killed them because it was PC. Because what I truly want was just a single pension. But I don't need two to evolve one to Pangoro. I was like, fuck, I can get a Pangoro when it's 20. That was my line of thinking, like, Pangoro I can get somewhere else. But Pancheon, actually that's the only spawn in the whole game. I check it on Cerebi too. And that's why I was mad enough to kill those. Which, again, may sound strange, killing shinies. Until you see how many of those I have. That's a crazy game. And like I said, I'll talk about this, but a lot of the times I'm just hunting for shiny I don't need, I just want. Let's say the hippos. I only needed one hippo. I didn't need to go for the other. But I went anyway. And I will still want to get one more. If I'm not wrong, I want to get a male. Because that way I can evolve a male and a female, and I can keep male and a female unevolved. Because they have really big gender differences, and I like that. At the same time, I want a shiny alpha Absol just to piss off a friend. Usually I don't try to go for gender differences also. Mostly because a lot of times I think they're just stating out the truth. I think some of them are really bad. That's why I didn't just like, for example, if I'm not wrong, Charizard has one. But Sizer has a smaller butt. Like this, the bug butt doesn't go down as much. That's male and female Sizer. Female having a bigger butt, if I'm not wrong. Sneasel has long lashes. And the little thingy they have on their head, it's longer. That's it. And so goes on, but like in the the male and female are really different. Meowstic, oh, male and female really different. Bior, oh, male and female really different. Those I actually can can relate to wanting to get them because they have really different appearances. I like it. But in the end, it's simple. It is simple. If I don't like it, I probably not get it. Like, I truly don't appeal to me to get a male and a female trait. Maybe eventually. Who knows? One day, I will have the living dex complete. And when that day comes by, what are you gonna do with it? I can leave it there. Or I could try to make more challenges. Oh, now that I have that, I'm gonna go and get all the genders. Oh, now that I have this, I'm gonna go and do that. That's always kind of the spirit. Always going for more. And it's, in the end, content. Being content is an important part. Okay. Oh yeah. Why did I said if everything goes right, my new PC will be ready by Saturday? Especially because today I bought the last piece. And the delivery says it should arrive between Friday and Monday. I really want to have it by, if possible. Does that mean I will have it by Friday? Not necessarily. But I will be pretty happy. The last piece I bought was a new SSD. And why do I have it by Saturday? Oh, because it'll be faster. No, not actually. It's gonna sound fun. I really enjoy streaming, right? I really do enjoy this. I really have fun doing this. And a lot of the stuff I do and plan is around being able to stream. I said I'll not stream on Saturday because Saturday I want to go out and do the stuff I need to do for my personal life. So, my roommate wants to go to a supermarket. Okay. They want me to go with them. Okay, we can do that. Of course, there's sometimes I just don't stream because there's something stupid I want to do. And so I go for that something stupid. Like for example, playing Pokemon Go Community. Is it by any means necessary? No. It's something stupid I enjoy, yes. And the only part I'm not buying new, aside the one I'm gonna keep, but the only part I buy and use it part is the rain sticks. I will share more about them when the build is ready. But I'll buy the rain sticks, use it. Mostly because of the price. It's no news, I guess, but we're going through what I saw a lot of people call the Rampocalypse. That basically the AI market is so invested right now in buying all the rains in the market that the price of rain sticks is way too high, and a lot of people want rain sticks. So we not only have high prices, we also have a shortage. Especially in the US. I'll say in Brazil got expensive, yes, but I'll say it's less expensive than it was supposed to. And by buying using, I got 4 sticks, really cheap. They are in a good company. They are from someone I know and trust, so I know they're not trying to scam me. I know the reason why they upgraded. It's not because of a faulty part and anything like that. They just needed more RAM. So they bought the 48 gig sticks. That's something I didn't know existed until this year. Yes, I didn't know 48 gigs RAM existed until this year. And so I bought 4 sticks. In the end, I'm gonna have 62 gigs. Yes, 64 gigs of RAM. I'll be sharing more about the sticks and how when my new PC is ready. I do plan on making a video about that. Basically, I want to do a short about it. I'll wait until the PC is ready to make the short, because that's one of the shorts I want to do after the fact. And it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Again, the only part I'll be keeping is the GPU, the 1060. Which not that strong. But what can I do? GPUs are really expensive. And what else? Yeah. If all the pieces arrive in this case, if the last piece, because everything else is here, arrive by Saturday, I can use my day off already to do everything related to the new PC. Formatting and building it and all that shit. So moving my stuff and installing the programs I use and blah 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 blah, all that. So my original plan was to wait a little more, but I decided to buy the last piece a little in a hurry. Because I noticed the stocks were going down in multiple shops. This time of the year, everybody wants to buy PC parts, I guess. We have like Cyber Monday, we have Black Friday, so makes sense. And there was like starting to show a shortage of pieces. I want to test out the SSD I bought to be sure it's not a fake. And I'm not so sure. Oh, I'm not so sure how I'm gonna do it. Basically because I don't know if I should try opening up the PC I have with me right now, placing the the SSD stick and seeing what will happen. Like it's something I'm unsure if I should do. If I should just try the building the new PC and all that. I don't know. I'm thinking. Okay, it's not gonna show it. With all of this, did we get a shiny? Anything? Actually, no, we didn't. Not even a Patrat over there? There's a Patrat over there, listen. Yep, not even the Patrat. But yeah, I want to use, since I'll be having Saturday to do that, because original plan was, oh, I'm gonna buy the SSD on after, I was planning to buy it next week. I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy it then, and I'm gonna do this and that. So what do I do about schedule? Because I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do and stream with my current life. It was the middle of my PTO, maybe, but it wasn't the case. I was not cool. My PTO is in I only start having PTO by the week of Christmas, so I won't have PTO for the next 20 days. So basically, I was thinking about leaving the schedule like stream when possible, because building a new PC and transferring shit to using the Saturday I'm gonna have to do everything I need to do, because I'll have a lot of time on that day. I'll probably be home by like 4, because I'm gonna get out, do some stuff, go grab my rent, and go to the market, and come home, and I'll be able to make everything for the new PC during that day. So if the SSD arrives by that time, I will be so happy. But for now, I can only hope so. There's nothing I can do right now. What I could do, I already did. I think I heard a strange sound. But it was really faint. Oh, maybe not. It's just my crazy mind. Okay. Also, fun fact, I was thinking about using the basic thermal paste that came with the CPU cooler. But since I paid so much for the CPU cooler, maybe not a good idea. Maybe not a good idea. Yeah, it's not not a good idea. Like one of my friends said, it's probably gonna be fine. But since the whole upgrades because I need a better CPU, and I can buy a good thermal paste. Sure. It's a little extra expense. Why not? It's gonna help me have peace of mind over that, so why not? Why not? It's gonna give me peace of mind. Why not? That's also something that comes with being old. Sometimes I just want to pay to have peace of mind. I know it's extra money. It's gonna make me sleep better during the night, so I don't care. Oh, but I could use that money for X and Y and Z, yes? And? Like, I paid extra for power supply from a company I trust instead of going for a company that was a little cheaper but people talk well, just because the company I trust I know will not give in on me. That was $100 extra, Brazilian reais, right? That's like $20. A little less, actually. Just to have the peace of mind. So, yeah. That's my new things about the PC. Basically, I bought it faster because I didn't want to make a whole week of stream unsure of when I'll be streaming. Especially because that was risky to be during Pokemon release, which is a week I want to be here streaming. Like, in the case of the new PC, I can like say, oh, okay, I'm not gonna stream on Monday because this way I can focus on troubleshooting here. Or doing the last touches. The problem was only having the whole week. Hey Abdel, playing Subway Surfers? Again? I haven't played that game in the past. Like, I think I played most of the old era mobile games you can think. Not all, most. Why do I say that? I already talked about how I'm a console player. And that's one of the reasons why I was not in a hurry to buy a new PC before. I really enjoy playing on consoles. And with that came that I really like to play portably. So I really do enjoy playing on DS, 3DS, Game Boy, and stuff. And that's why I also wanted to buy a Steam Deck. And thanks to that, I tried my best to enjoy mobile games on the start of the mobile era because I really wanted to make that work. Nowadays, yes, mobile games can be really good. You can have a real lot of fun with mobile games. But at the time, we had Candy Crush, like you said. We had Subway Surfers. We have Jetpacks, Joyride, Skyride. Oh, I know that. I refuse to play FPS games on the mobile. I say that being someone who played on joysticks. I used to play COD on joysticks a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh? Not again. I was a really serious Yu-Gi-Oh player in the past. I really do like the CGs. The thing I don't like about Yu-Gi-Oh is I don't like how fast the game is right now. I don't like the price to play the game right now. And I don't like the new meta archetypes. And how badly did I play like it? Aged. They didn't age like fine wine. They did not. They aged like milk. What did it to my Fluffal deck? I even love it, Fluffal. Battling Boxer, another archetype, I love it a lot. And Konami didn't give a shit. The archetypes I like it were meta for some time. Heroes was meta for a while. And I do like Heroes. Synchron, like Jump Synchron, Quick Draw Synchron, Nitro Synchron, and stuff. If I remember, the Synchro deck you say used was meta for a while too. Because it could do a lot of fast summons when the game was a little slower. One of the things I want to play on stream, I talked about this before. I can show. It's here somewhere. Yeah, I want to play Cardfight Vanguard on stream. I've actually been thinking about replaying the Dear Days 1 here. So I've been thinking about replaying that one so I can play the 2. When I talk about playing to get cards or shit, just playing to remember the everything that happens. The game is a visual novel though. Oh god. I think you didn't expect me to be such a TCG nerd. I play Pokemon TCG a lot. Right now I'm selling some cards. We do what we need to do to get money. So I'm selling cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have that many cards anymore. I had a lot of old, expensive cards that I actually just gave to a friend. I kept the cards I really enjoy. So, like for example, Stardust Dragon Secret Rare Limited Edition, or Blacklist Soldier involved at the beginning, which is my favorite card and stuff. I try to keep the cards I really like. The same applies to really old Vanguard cards because I really enjoy Vanguard. And yeah, a ton of stuff like that. What can I do? I'm a TCG nerd. There's no other way to put it. I am a TCG nerd. Nowadays I only play TCG Pocket, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Again, really enjoy playing on the go. And that's where some of my expensive, not really necessary ideas comes in. Which, for example, I really have a really good tablet that I enjoy it a lot. It has amazing sound quality. It has a really good OLED screen. It's a good size, but I wish it was a little bigger. Which is 11 inches, right? But he's quite old by this point. Like, he's a 2022 tablet with a not 2022 processor. I think his processor was for 2020. And like the chip, right? He has a like Snapdragon 888. I think it's the last one before Gen 8. Because now they do Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Like every year they just update the gen. And Snapdragon's 8, 7, 6, and goes. So I think it's the last one before they did that. Maybe you're wrong, actually. I am not so sure. But it has a processor before the Gen 1. And before Snapdragon Gen 8 Gen 1 was a thing. So it is decent. It can't run the stuff I like really well. Like, it can. I need to make the resolution better. And it gets hot. So for gaming, I would say it's not that good. But for everything else, I'm quite satisfied. I've been thinking about buying eventually, not right now, but eventually. It's small, but really powerful tablet. Only for gaming. There's this brand that's getting inside the Brazilian market right now, which is the Red Magic. A lot of Android users may know that. Red Magic is a gamer-focused smartphone and tablet company. And I've been thinking about buying one of them. The small tablet they sell here, which by all means is expensive, but not as expensive as I would expect. Like, it's cheaper than I was expecting to see. And so, after I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe buy a gaming tablet. It's so nice. Of course, I can't do that right now. I don't have the money, I don't have the priority. So it's a plan for the future. And like keeping another one that was bigger with a good screen and could just let me watch videos in a really good quality, let me listen to music. Like I use tablet to listen to music, okay? Not with earphones. Like, I just literally set it on the table and make it play music. That's why the sound quality is important. And mine has a really good one. Even though it was a really cheap tablet. When I say cheap the one costed me $250 at the time. And it's lasting me a lot of time. But the price I paid, like, there's no better thing. It's better than the most of the tablets I can see from the same price. I think it's better than all, actually. It's a really good one. And it's an Android tablet, right? If you didn't guess it by saying Snapdragon before, it is Android tablet. I don't have anything from Apple. Personally, it's not a brand I enjoy that much. I do plan on getting an old iPhone just for tracking. To increase the tracking quality. So you guys can see me better. But that kind of is all. day-to-day usage, I really enjoy it. You look kind of cool with those red eyes. He looks quite cool. I need to say, he looks quite cool. Way cooler than I was expecting. I need to say, I am impressed by not having Father Shiny. Like, usually this game is way faster to function. So, it is really impressive that I haven't found it. Really impressive. By the next time I play this game, I hope I have the punching. I was talking about all training hunts for punching instead of streaming. And by the next time I play this game, I hopefully will have that. I'll say for sure that's gonna be something I'll be continuing. I really want that bullshit Pokemon. One. I really want to see 2 shines here. I think I'll make it go down to 1. Because damn, son. Funny enough, I did find a shiny Pokémon before. Now it doesn't want to show up. Like, it just doesn't. Am I overodds? Not for Pokémon in general, but just overodds for shiny. I don't think so. Like what? We have 13, 12 Pokemon spawning inside this area. We can do 20, 30 flies. And walk around. Right? Okay. If my math is right, then yeah. But I don't think my math is right. I don't actually think my math is right here. Okay. How? How? How did I place the spin? That's a pin, I don't know how I place it. Ah. I gotta just check the Larvitars, because why not? I think I'm gonna do another session here, 19, and call it a day. Like I talked about, this type of shiny is special. It's not the type I found the most enjoyable for a stream. Like, this game is really good to shiny hunting, listen to music, watching stuff on the side, repeating the same thing several times. and just checking later. Like there's shiny hunts you just keep pressing A. Literally, you keep pressing A and that's a shiny hunt in this game. So because of that, for streaming, I don't know. I just don't really think this is the most interesting type of streaming to watch. I would say like watching a reset shiny hunt with the counter on stream is more enjoyable probably. At least from my point of from my perspective. Like maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's just me, I guess. Never know. I just like sharing how I feel in this point. Oh, I really did enjoy playing this game on stream. You're never gonna hear me complain about that. Pretty happy about how many hours I got on stream for this game. I'm pretty happy playing on release date and doing several 12-hour streams. Not several, but like 2 or 3 for this game. Like it's something that I'm happy that happened. I tested out new stuff, I tested out my limit, I got a new accessory here. Here. So, I don't really have complaints at all. But in general, for streaming, I do prefer to have different types of hunts to do. Like, there's some I will do in the future that I personally don't like, but they would be for legendaries, and that makes more sense for me. In this case, well, it's not even for legendary, it's just a random Pokemon that I can always go back to another game and get way faster and way easier. And in this game, especially talking about Grandpa, in this case, I can always go to Sun and Moon. I will say I'm pretty sure I can get it there faster than here. Furfrou, no, Furfrou, it's really good to get here. The Alpha may be a pain in the ass, but aside from that, not many complaints. Okay. Okay. I'm slowly starting to get worried about not finding a shine today. I would say this is quite impressive because shiny hunting this game actually worked really well 7 times. On stream too. Like, I just want to hear the shine noise and be like, oh, okay, at least we got a shine. I may not catch it. Like Betrayal, Kangaskhan, and so on. Like hearing the sound of anything would make me happy. Oh, oh. Nice. I think I was spotted at the same time I tried to run. Okay. Over here. Come on. I was about to press start. Not start, it's the plus button. I don't understand that. I truly don't know why. Let me rant here a little. I don't know why the console companies keep giving different names for things that didn't need to. We could just call start and select. Plus button, minus button, come on. Like, okay. R and L. R, kind of over pattern. Over the industry, so R1 or just R is gonna work for most consoles. Like ZL, ZR. And let me double check something. Yeah, okay. I was just double checking the names on the joystick. The controller I use is not a Nintendo branded controller. I do use an 8-bit dual controller. So it's R1, R2, L1, R2, and so goes on. But I need to clean a little. I look at that, I was like, oh no, some of those buttons are dirty. And I mean it. Damn. That's a lot of dirt. What did just happen? Why especially the L4 button? This gamepad has, this joystick has what they call the L4 button, which is an extra macro button. You can do whatever you want. Just like, you know, those back buttons a lot of controllers have nowadays, like Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller have. This one have those, which I set for R3 and L3, which, for those who are unaware, is the press of the joystick. So instead of pressing the joystick, I press the back button. And for the extra ones I talked about, the L4 and R4, I use them mostly for turbo. Turbo A, Turbo B. That helps a lot in a lot of games that require a lot of repetitive action. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Okay. I'm gonna take you to better cleaning later. I've been trying to clean it little by slowly on the stream, but yeah, no, I need to sit down, grab my tools, and actually start cleaning this guy. I'm really surprised at my state. I was not expecting to see somebody so good. I'll set a position for those L4 and R4. They are way too close to the triggers and the shoulder buttons. So it happens for me to press them by accident. Like several times I was playing on stream and I pressed them by accident. Like I was just playing. The others, here, if I press this one, I will do this. Because that's set to be the L3. So this is the same as pressing the analog stick. And that one is apart because it's close to the controller, let's say leg. The joystick leg, right? The gamepad leg. So the place where you're gonna rest the 3 fingers you usually don't use. Sometimes just 2, because, you know, some games require you to use both the trigger and the shoulder button on both sides. Since this game doesn't really... I forgot what even... There is a button, I forgot what it is. I actually forgot what the R button do. God. I really forgot. Also, it's funny how it's raining now. And when I wanted to rain on stream, it didn't happen. No matter how much I wish it did happen, it never happened. But it's okay. It was for a side quest that's done. Also, I would say, since the problems that are making me stressed are basically all solved, I'm excited for tomorrow's 6 on stream. Since I was already stressed with personal problems, I talked about this yesterday, but it's not a problem to go into it again. So basically, since I was already stressed with personal stuff, playing Silksong, even though I enjoyed the game, was making me more stressed. And I was like really rage quitting yesterday. And now that the biggest problem, like the mother of all the fucking problems I had, was solved, at least the most immediate problem, I feel like a weight was taken off my shoulders. I feel light again. That's why I'm excited for tomorrow, because tomorrow I feel like I'll be able to play better, since I will be less easy to get triggered by losing boss fights. I think I will start by killing the sentinel before going to place, but let's see. If I don't talk about tomorrow, I think yes. I think that's all I have to share about tomorrow. The rest is gonna happen tomorrow. No, that's all. It is set on the schedule, but I never played a Metroid Prime game before. So tomorrow is gonna be my first time doing so. Don't expect me to be good at it. I don't know what to expect either. In theory, the plan was for me to play Metroid Prime Remaster before Metroid Prime 4, but I kinda let it later and later and later. Like, oh no, I'm gonna play this game before. No, I'm gonna play this before that. And oh yeah, I really want to play this. Like I'll say, for example, that Persona, which I recently finished it, is not that high on the list. Wasn't that high on the list. And I was actually supposed to play Metroid instead. But Lana was asking for it so much. And I wanted to play Persona. Like I was already willing to play the game. I already wanted to play the game on stream, and there was a sale happening. One thing led to another. Yeah, dude. Nothing at all. This is gonna be a no Sparkle Tuesday. Oh god. The no Sparkle Tuesday. Get out here. I wonder if I can increase the spawn this area. I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's how I did for Chespin. For those who are not aware, there's a bug in the game where you can increase the amount of spawns in certain wide zones, and it works by moving the spawns as much far away as possible from where they're supposed to be, and saving the game several times, because when you move a spawn, like if I move this guy all the way, let's say over here, I move him over here, I save the game and I quit the game. Next time I play the game, next time I load up the save, the Kangaskhan I move it would be there. And so the idea was to move this Kangaskhan from here to, let's say, here, and by doing that, saving, resetting, last time I load up, it's gonna be close to that circle. And now his spawn is the place I placed it here. So his spawn point, which was here, was moved to here. But since it's close enough, the game knows it's the same Kangaskhan. But if I keep moving away, I can make it that the first spawn, that's where he should be, will disappear. And by doing that, I will have the new Kangaskhan spawn. Let's say instead from being here, he would move and being spawn close to that other Kangaskhan over there. Usually the people move them close to doors, so he would be on the door. I would save outside the door and reset. So his spawn would be, let's see, over here. And after that, I would move as far away as possible before he despawned for sure. And when does a Pokemon despawn this game? After you went away from that for 70 minutes. So you would place a pin, you would check it, and run away like 65 meters, and go back. And now you would look at the first place he was on. The place he first spawns, which is over here. In theory, you should have a new spawn. At the same time, keeping the other one. And you can abuse that in some places. So by doing that, you can double the spawns of chestpin, making sure you can always have 3 chestpin showing up. And now you can just start bench resetting and it goes on. At the same time, you can triple the amount of alphas in the middle of what's on 20. And goes on. I did that for chestpin. I was not able to get 3, no matter how many that I did. There was a single spawn that never added up. Oh yeah, if you let them kill you. Like bring everybody together to the same place and let them kill you. They're gonna reset their spawn points, but the game is gonna try to spawn all of them at the same time, so. In this chestpin example, you would have 3 Duggerby and 3 chestpin spawning all the time. Because they killed you, they kind of fucked up the code in a way. And so now you can make it spawn a lot. The same can happen for like fire, grass, and water starters in the game. In area 20, to be more specific. Over there, you can force the starters to appear more using that method, aside from the alphas in the middle. So it's a really interesting method, which I use to hunt chestpins. Okay, let me drink some water because that coughing was from my throat inward. Tessacid? I don't know how to pronounce. But hey there, hello, hello. It's the first time here, right? Hello, welcome, my name is Tailon. And I'm doing like a double hunt where I actually want to find that thing. I want this. The big ass furfro. I don't need any other shiny from this area, I just want the big ass furfro. And when it's not here, I go for Pumpkaboo. Because why not? There are so many sizes. But I want the Alpha Furfro just to complete my collection, honestly. I already have 10 shiny Furfros. One for each string. And I want to have a Alpha. This looks dope. Yes, I do. I actually do. I do Pokemon Swords, Scarlet Violet, and Legends Z-A content. Sword, I did a Nuzlocke, that now it's a Shiny Hunt save file, which I was doing Dynamax Adventures. I'm gonna take a break from that, I'm gonna do some kill hunts. And I'm gonna go like for... I forgot the name of the octopus. I really forgot what. Rubble? I don't collect Pokemon cards. I gave up on that hobby some years ago. I'm actually selling my old cards. But for now it says like the Rainbow, Snorlax, and Eevee Tag Team GX. That would be the one, but it's mine for the next 2 days. It's already sold. I just waiting for the payment. Oh, which version? I may not collect. I do follow the hobbies too. I still do follow the hobby. I'm gonna keep going until it's nightfall. Since Furful will not show up anymore for today. Oh, there was a VMAX? Oh yeah, there was, right? There was a VMAX with Anne in the artwork. I do remember that car. I do remember that car. It was really pretty. No problem, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy. Have an amazing, nice, have a nice rest of the day. Thank you, thank you. Don't need to say sorry. Have a good day. Let's see here. I'm impressed. I'm gonna finish the stream with 0 shinies. Again, the shinies from the start are from me trying to get pension and leaving them be because we got way too many. Like, I'm actually impressed. It's my first time being so unlucky in this game. Like, it's actually my first time. You know what, let's check around the zone. Zone 3. Not that I'm gonna go there to shiny hunt right now. I just want to check around, see if there was another shiny I didn't kill. I think I did check in the top of the building. Yes. I didn't know Gumi could show up here. I actually didn't know that. Gumi has a lot of spawns I don't remember. Let's see. Around here somewhere there's a PJ that can be shiny. Oh god. I hate Pikachu so much. I know it's the face of the franchise, I just don't like it. Though I do love Esper. And I'm starting to hate Leo for so many shines I got. I remember there's some other Pokemon that could be shiny around here. Where am I going, Dululu? Oh yeah! There was a place here with 2 fledglings that just flied, right? I got those 2 as a shiny before. They run it. They actually run away. I didn't care because... like, if you check here, fletchling is not a problem. There's more somewhere. Like 3 more. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm actually gonna call it a day here. Not because I wasn't lucky, it's mostly because like I said, This game is special. It doesn't have the same charm as Scarlet Violet does for shiny hunting. So Pokemon Sword and Shield does too. I don't know. For streaming especially, okay? Like, I do enjoy shiny hunting this game. Don't take me wrong. You can see how many shines I have. It's just that on stream, I don't enjoy it so much. I cannot explain. Like, I enjoy doing the other games more. I think because they're more active to do that. I don't know. Like, Scarlet Violet is walking around, but I do mix it up with eggs, so I have a little more action going. I don't know. It's just maybe my overthinking here. That's gonna be all for today. Thank you guys so much. Back tomorrow, some Silk Song. We're gonna be doing the Sentinel and Lace, so let's see how it's gonna go. And before I go, as always, if you enjoyed today's stream, please consider subscribing. If you haven't already, maybe leave me a like, that would help a lot. And if you have a friend who you think enjoy me too, that'd be awesome. If you could share my content to them. And if you want to know what I'm gonna live again, because you can now hit the notification bell button so YouTube can let you know about that. Or you can check my socials, Discord, Boostline, Twitter on the description, and I'll be posting over those when I go live too. With all that said, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.